I'm Ezelle from the upcoming. Lovely to speak to you today. Congratulations on a fantastic film.
Good to see you.
Yes, I loved it. So for those that haven't seen it, can you just tell us a little bit about the story of Strange World and what was the idea behind it?
Well, you're going to be talking, I think, relatively soon with the director, Don Hall, who actually came up with the idea. And as soon as he pitched it to me, I was like in, because it's this great father-son story. But it's even more because it's father, son, and grandson story. And that three-generational story is just so heartfelt. And at the same time, it's all packed in this adventurous, comedic, colorful world. And, that's what I love working with Don, and Disney allows us to do these big things.
It really embodies a really diverse kind of cast that are brought to screen. Do you think the authenticity of that makes it very unique?
Yeah, when we build a world, it is a world that you can only visit in animation, and yet it's reflective of the world we live in. And one of the things we wanted to do when we did this is have a cast that reflects our studio, that reflects the people that are at this event, frankly, And I think it's really important.
And as you said, obviously, this is kind of told through the lens of three generations. What do you think are some of the important messages that come through from the film?
Well, I think, first of all, it's three generations who learn to live and love one another. And then I think there's a wonderful message in terms of what are we going to leave our children? What are we going to leave the next generation? Let's leave something better. And I think it's such an important statement right now.
And obviously you've got a background in nature programs as well. Did you manage to kind of add anything and bring anything to the table in terms of sort of merging that fantasy?
The wonderful thing about doing a Disney animated film is we build the world first, and so we do a lot of research. So we actually did a lot of research in terms of different animals, creatures, aquatic and terrestrial. We did a lot of biology, and it was you just bring in as much as you know to create that world, and then you create the characters and then let them go on their adventure.
And Splat. Can we talk about Splat?
My favorite non-speaking character in this film. I have a lot of other non-speaking. I love Maximus from Tangled, but Splat. The non-speaking characters are always the greatest thing for animation because they really, they can totally express. And in Splat's case, he has no eyes, he has no mouth, it's just movement, and that's when you have the great animators at Disney. It's magic.
And what do you hope viewers will take away from this?
My hope is that people will leave the cinema and start talking about the film, and in the morning get up and talk a little more about the film, and that night when they come home from school, talk about the film, because there's so many great ideas and so many beautiful images that I think are going to just stick with people. So that, I think I want it to start a conversation.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Actually, I can't wait. Bye-bye.